Warning: the following show features audio performed either by professionals or under the supervision of professionals. Accordingly, Happy Hour Podcast and the producers must insist that everyone that is of drinking age attempt to recreate or reenact any audio or activity performed on this show. Starting recording. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to an all-new special edition episode of Happy Hour Podcast. I'm Mike.
I'm Tabby.
And Caleb is out of town this week.
Good for him.
But
no, really good for him.
It is good for lucky for him.
Lucky for him.
However, we have a stand-in co-host.
Very handsome, dapper stand-in.
I mean, he's all right.
I mean, he is your man.
From Las Vegas, Nevada, co-host of DadsonDayquill. Give it up for AJ, aka the Stoned.
Woo!
What's up, dude?
Heyo! Thank you guys so much for having me on here. I'm super fucking stoked. Love you guys, and you guys are my best friends. So I'm very happy to be here.
Well, I'm your best friend. She's like just
here.
She's the trash can.
I'm just here.
The trash can Tabby.
She's the lid that keeps all the gross smells inside the bin. We're the gross smells.
I am the gross smells.
Some white trash love right there.
Oh, for sure.
Hashtag Kentucky.
Yeah. No shit, right?
Speaking of Kentucky, nice segue there. It is Kentucky Derby time here in the good old Louisville, Kentucky. Yeah.
Not Louisville. Or Louisville.
Ugh.
They always pronounce it like Louisville.
That's
Louisville.
Going on about the Louisville.
Louisville.
If you want to know how to say it right, just fill your mouth with marbles and then try to say Louisville.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how you say it. Bourbon flavored marbles.
Bourbon.
the best flavor there is.
Horse bourbon.
Now this is a question from Jordan.
Okay.
Every time before you're about to come when you're having sex, is it standard practice to say the South will rise again?
No.
No. Okay. Just make sure. We're Westerners, so like we're genuinely curious about this.
If you're blood related, then yes.
Roll Tide.
I knew you were gonna say that. I was waiting for you to say that. I was waiting.
No, you have to be blood related.
Ugh.
Isn't it past Jordan's bedtime, by the way?
You know, it really is. That man gets up so early.
He's an old man. Even though he's
I mean, he has to get up because he has like such a long way to drive and a commute for work.
No, that's true.
That man gets up probably like 6 a.m, 5:36 for work, and then he probably gets up about 6:30. I know you do, but you're a degenerate heathen, right? He's at least got his shit semi together.
Yeah. I'm learning.
Jordan has his shit fully together, so he gets up at like 6 o'clock every day, like it's nothing. I don't even think he really like sleeps in too much. He really doesn't ever talk about that. Every time my kid is not with me, I'm fucking sleeping into like 9:30, and I'm like, God damn, it's a reminder of the good old bachelor days. I didn't have responsibilities. I miss this.
Sleeping in for me is.
I was gonna say about 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
On a good day.
If I sleep until 8, now I feel like I've wasted the whole day away. I really do.
No, it's a fair assessment, especially like granted, there's times where I get up super early, like tomorrow. I'm going to get up like super early so I can go get like my oil changed and get that like all done like super early so I don't have to like dick around with it. And then I'm going to get a haircut and a few other things. And then I want to be free to do whatever the fuck I want by like noon and get all that shit out of the way. So it does have its perks to like wake up early.
Yeah.
That's true.
For sure.
That's true.
I'm like that too though. I don't mind that I get up that early, but it's the if I stay up like on Saturday mornings or Sunday mornings at 3 2, 3 a.m. It's
Talking to me.
Talking to you.
It's usually actually here lately. It's both of you are the reason that I stay up that late.
There have been times where I think it was like 1:30 my time,
Yeah.
and it was like 4:30 your time, and you're like, I gotta go to sleep, and I was like, you should just wake up. Let's be honest.
I think that was the time that I was sick, and you were like, "I have nothing
yeah.
to do. I'm bored. I'm gonna see if AJ wants to talk."
It was, yeah.
I was
'cause-
like, "Okay, I'm just gonna go lay in bed and die."
Yeah, you went to bed at like 8:30.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah.
a Saturday
Real early.
night.
You and Gunner were
That's
like
sick.
down for the count.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we were so sick.
Yeah, y'all were both sick. And I'm sitting here, like all the lights in the house in the black dark. The TV was off, and I'm texting AJ, and AJ goes, "What are you doing tonight? Do you want to hang out with me?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He goes,
Well,
"All right,
yeah.
give me like 5 minutes. Let me like load my computer up." And so I went in the dining room and hung out with AJ for like 7 hours.
It was a long time.
It was.
It was like, I think 6:30 my time to 1:30. It was
Yeah.
so fucking long, and
Yeah.
it was great. I didn't have
Yeah.
shit to do. My kid was out. I dropped an edible. I had a wonderful time. It was great. It was
And
so
you guys
great.
got to actually talk and like get to know each other and bro
Mhm.
out.
It was a full work shift. The length of time that the
It
call
really was, and it didn't feel that way.
No,
it
it
felt
felt
like
like an
it was
hour.
maybe 2 hours, 2
Yeah.
3 hours.
Yeah.
Maybe. Like we
And-
probably could have gotten like 3 to 4 solid podcast episodes.
Oh, absolutely. If you would have recorded the whole time.
We could have recorded a whole like podcast season in that time.
Yeah. no shit.
At least like a mini series.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
like
dude.
6-7 episodes.
Fucking Hulu's like turning around the corner like dipshits. Should have recorded it. We would have given you a series.
We could have made it a Netflix podcast special.
Exactly.
That would have been
Just binge
so
the whole
cool.
thing.
You know, they're like starting to get into that. That they're finally getting around to the point where they're like, hey,
Chopping stuff up into mini series.
no, like getting podcasters like
Netflix is?
Rogan and everyone else that also has like a video format of it, and and putting it on their platform like Spotify or Apple Podcast.
Oh,
They're
shit.
talking about
That's
that.
awesome.
It's about fucking time.
Well, no wonder their
Like-
prices keep going up.
Right?
God damn.
I'm kind of
They got a bunch
surprised
of
I'm kind of surprised they don't already, but then again, it makes sense as to why they don't have that and they don't have music, because it's kind of like it's kind of like Popeyes serving cheeseburgers. They're really good at chicken, right?
Yeah.
And saying they're really good at chicken is like a stretch, but we got to at least give them something, right?
Right.
But yeah, I get why not, but I think it'd be really fucking cool to just be like, oh man, Squid Games, nah. Joe Rogan, let's see what fucking controversy we could pop up today.
I could see that. That would be weird to watch though. Like, where do you who hosts your podcast platform? Fucking Netflix.
Hell
That'd
yeah.
still be cool though. I mean, you'd make money off of that.
Oh,
Netflix
fuck yeah,
money.
you would. Mhm.
Netflix money.
Netflix money.
Netflix streaming money.
Netflix should have like a indie podcasters category then. Like
That would
us,
be 6 million people.
yeah, could you imagine like if you want to check out our world record episode, just stream it on Netflix.
That would be ballin'.
Netflix broke it up into
Hell yeah.
Segments for us.
into 40 episodes of podcasts.
30 minutes
It's like-
apiece.
There's more of us than there is Cobra Kai.
You know, if you wanted to, you really honestly could take that that podcast you're gonna do,
Mm-hmm.
and yes, you'll air it live, but then you could just
Break it.
split it up. And then you
Into,
guys
like,
could be
a
like, hey
season.
guys, we don't have to do a podcast for like, I don't know,
A year?
10 months.
Yes. I
Yeah.
would be okay with that.
Yeah, it would be almost
Just
Like, 'cause-
schedule it to drop each week
yeah.
and then just sit back and just chill.
And shit, you can even do like another podcast once a month, right?
Oh,
Just to
yeah.
kind of keep ahead of the line. So maybe it'll be, instead of 10 months, it'll be 2 years.
yeah,
You know?
that's true. That's
Some-
a good idea.
That's a really good idea.
Or I guess it'd have to be like 2 or 3, but at least you could take like or maybe you could just intermittently do it, just like every 2 weeks do one. And then you could probably stretch it out to almost 2 years doing that.
Shoo.
Solid idea.
That is a good idea.
I like that.
Put Gunner through college.
Now,
that way.
if you guys
Oh my God, it
actually
would.
do that, DadsonDayquill owns that intellectual property rights. So we will lease it to you for 30% off the top.
Okay.
I'm okay with 30%.
We'll do that for 30% off the top, or you sign under our network, and then we get 15% of everything for the next 4 years.
I'll do you one better. We'll sign up for the $20 Patreon.
Keep talking.
No, that's it. Well, wait. I already signed up for the Dads on Dayquill.
Dads on Dayquill.
Dads on Dayquill. Dildo. God damn it.
Dads on
Dildos. Get that
dildos.
fucking dildo out of your background. It's fucking me up.
Hold on. Let me take another sip of my beer. No, I already signed up for the Dads on Dayquill Patreon.
You do. And we're coming out with Extra Dose episode 2 within the next couple of days.
How often are you guys going to do those?
That'll be once a month.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then we're possibly going to sprinkle in some other stuff. We got some stuff in the talks on the table. So we're trying to figure out what else we're going to do with our Patreon. But it's a solid start to it for sure. We mentioned you in Extra Dose episode 2. And Mike, you got a good word. Caleb and Tabby. Yeah.
You have to sign up if you want to.
Bullshit. I can listen to it from your phone.
That's fair.
Just like Netflix, I'm going to strike down on password sharing.
Not when he's sitting right next to me.
I mean, at the end of the day, Tabby actually has an argument for that because she lives in that household.
Yeah.
She's the wife. So it's kind of like, the man and the wife, they're like one unit, or man, wife, whatever you're into. It's 2022. But Caleb, you're fucked.
Shout out, Caleb.
You got to do the Patreon thing.
Caleb, if you didn't want to get roasted, you shouldn't have went on a vacation on your parents' farm and played with chickens and dogs, which sounds like, honestly, what he's doing sounds amazing.
Compared to what we're doing tomorrow.
He is riding solo for a week on a farm, drinking beer and smoking weed with farm animals. And a hot tub.
That's the dream for me one day. But at the same time, I don't ever want to lose my guard too much to where I'm like, hey, man, my animals are one with me. Oh, shit. When was the last time I fed my pigs, man? Oh, I think it was 3 weeks ago. Let me go feed them. And then I fall into the trough by accident. And then they're so hungry, they start eating me.
That can happen.
Like in Silence of the Lambs, or not Silence of the Lambs.
Red Dragon.
Not Red Dragon. What was the other one?
Fuck.
The one with Gary Oldman in it.
God damn.
Hannibal.
Was it Hannibal? Yeah, Hannibal.
Yeah, Hannibal.
Yeah.
Hannibal.
I can't believe I couldn't think of the fucking the title character is the title of the movie. And for all of our listeners, if you want to find out how our pal AJ committed insurance fraud, please sign up for the Dads on Dayquill Patreon.
Yes, you know where you can find that? The Linktree. That's Linktree/DadsonDayquill. And Dayquill's with 2 L's. DayQuill. 100%. Also, support Happy Hour, because Happy Hour is filled with wonderful people. And the Happy Hour podcast is greatly sponsored by the Stone Safe House, 100%. Where, as we say, anyone can be and will be trafficked. Straight up.
So, are we ready to dive into this morning's episode? Well, this morning for us, last night for AJ.
Yeah.
Because we're time travelers
we
now.
Are.
Hey.
We are
we're
time
from
travelers.
the future.
Yeah,
Shit. Hits blunt.
This is going to be new information for you, since you've probably never watched a Kentucky Derby. You've probably only heard about it. See?
I know what it is. I've had plenty of history classes explain what it is. I've seen it on the news a couple of times with the hats and all the crazy shit. And that's about as far as I've gotten with it.
Well, we're going to tell you the crazier side of the Kentucky Derby. Shooting guns.
Oh,
getting
Jesus.
Getting drunk and shooting guns.
Telling grown drunk men to go to bed.
Yeah. Porta potty accidents.
Mm.
The reason why all the horse barns don't have doors.
Yeah.
Because it's a little too enticing in Kentucky.
Oh, bazinga.
Gotta have a window in there at all times. Hey, the fuck off that horse.
Hey, after the race, dude. After the race. Save the horse's energy. He needs his strength.
Looks in the other stall. You don't even have a dick. How is this gonna work?
God.
It's 2022. Okay, girls can be into horses too. My God.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So anyway, did you know the amount of food consumed at the Kentucky Derby is pretty astounding? On average, spectators will eat 142,000 hot dogs, 18,000 barbecue sandwiches, 13,800 pounds of beef, 32,400 jumbo shrimp, 9,000 scallops, 8,000 pounds of potatoes, 30,000 cookies, and 300,000 strawberries.
Now, do you know how Tabby knows this information? She knows because she's a trash can and she's counted every plate that's gone in.
I was gonna say Google. Boom roasted.
Nice one. That I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. Good one.
Shout out the retarded lawyers Ulrich. The best fucking roast you could do. He's stupid. I gotta give you shit for that on live on the air. I gotta give you shit. Like it was okay, but I was way expecting up here, and I was like, man, that's why you don't set high expectations for retarded James Hetfield.
You know what's funny is when I was at work thinking of roasts, like making notes of them, it was hilarious at 6 o'clock in the morning.
And now you read them back and they're
and
not
then
as
you're
funny?
like, man, I hate me that early. I am stupid.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has just turned into a commercial for Dare. Don't do meth.
Well, no, it's Derby season, so it's okay.
However, if you need a place to do it, Stone
is.
Safe House. Tabby, facts. Wait on
Jesus
this.
Christ. I don't know if I want to play any. No, I'm kidding.
You're being mean.
Wait. According to Jordan, I take it better than you do. The burn, that is.
Oh, no, both, yeah. AJ's crying.
This is where I say, hey, Jordan, remember that recording? That's going to be an inside joke between me and him for the rest of time.
$5 Patreon. Maybe
I got it in a blooper.
$50 Patreon
it's
at
in the
that
gag reel.
point.
Yeah. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea.
There you go.
What else you got?
I get 30% off the top on that one, right?
You sure don't.
Fuck. So the traditional drink of the Kentucky Derby is the Mint Julep, and over 120,000 are to be consumed at the race each year, and I consume 100,000 of those myself. Thank you.
I've had one. Maybe. It was okay.
It was delicious. I
don't
love mint
remember it.
juleps.
What's in a mint julep besides obviously mint and juleps?
I
What
thought
is
it
it?
was like a jujube. That's not what it is.
Like the candy?
Oh,
Okay,
damn.
let me school both of you on this. Good one.
Okay.
So you muddle simple syrup and mint leaves, and then you pour the ice into the glass, and then you pour the bourbon on top of it. You put a straw in it. Don't mix it, because the bourbon and the mint leaves and the syrup have to combine with the flavors, and then you just sip on it.
Or chuck it.
You know,
Be a man.
I think I just thought of a way for Tabs to make some extra bucks without it being OnlyFans.
Okay.
So how you're going to do that is you're going to get to 1,000 people liking your TikToks, right? Or 1,000 people following your page on TikTok, right?
Okay.
And then you can do live videos. And then what
Okay.
you need to do is you need to buy one of those like super sensitive condenser mics, and then you just need to do ASMR and just start talking, right? Because you just have this like Babish flow, like it's almost like Babish flow. And I 100% tell you, if you do that right there, describing how a drink is made, and then you just have like a little Cash App symbol next to you, right? And just like sit there for 2 hours, bro, probably gonna get like $100. Gonna need some new shoes. I'll take 30% off the top of that.
How about no?
Happy hours, Patreon
Well,
idea.
it's signed in a contract, so that sucks.
There is no contract. I didn't see a contract, and I swear to God, Mike, if you ever signed a contract with them, I will divorce you.
As the founder
That
of Happy
sounds
Hour
like a
Podcast.
challenge, and Jordan likes a challenge. Tabs,
Oh.
you're fucked.
You versus
You're
Jordan.
fucked up.
That would be a cool thing for a Patreon, is you just describing, like, telling what's in, like, popular cocktails.
That would be fun.
You really sold that mint julep recipe pretty good. So I'm like, that was impressive.
I'm telling you, dude.
Well, thank
If
you.
you did that and you paced yourself a little bit slower, your tone of voice, like just the way you did that, 100%. I was like, damn, I'd pay to hear that all day.
Well,
That's
shit.
like some super calming shit that a lot of people look for.
I could do recipes. Just read through recipe books.
Have you guys ever seen those ASMR live videos on TikTok?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's
I get them
10
all
to
the time.
50,000 people watching it live at any given time, right?
Yeah.
Other people, like I'm a sucker for like guitar and all that stuff, you know, so I'm always watching those guys. And some dudes have like 1,000, 2,000 people watching, you know, but those are like the really good dudes. And those ASMRs, like not even famous people get that shit. Right? Like I've seen some famous people on TikTok that do a live video and there's like maybe 2,000 people. No, those ASMR, I've never seen one of them that's below 10,000.
Interesting.
You just have that little Cash App symbol next to you, right?
Patreon. Happy Hour Patreon.
Telling you.
Or get us
Happy Hour Patreon.
1,000 on TikTok and I'll do it.
What, make a Patreon?
No.
They'll
if
go
we can
live
get
on TikTok.
1,000, go live
that,
on TikTok and I will read recipes of how to make drinks.
We could do that on our Facebook Live too.
True, but we only have like 300 people on our Facebook.
AJ will watch.
He'd be the only one watching, and it would be great.
It would be
I
just
would
AJ.
love it.
30% off the top.
I'm just going to put the money back in my pocket.
I pull out $10 and then I put $3 back. Oh, it's too good. I love it. I'm derailing you guys too much. Keep going.
No, that's good.
Get a $10 bill and just tear 1/3 of it off.
No, please don't. That's a Jace move.
That's exactly what your brother would do.
My brother is so stupid, okay? When we were kids...
Hold on. Say that again.
My brother is so stupid.
How stupid is he?
He goes, "Hey, Dad, how much is a Coke?" And my dad was like, "It's 50 cents. He goes, "Well, how much is 50 cents? He said, "It's a $50." He goes, "Okay, can I have $1?" He said, "Sure." And he walks up to the vending machine and tears it in half and tries to stick a $50 in the vending machine. And I'm
True
just
story.
like...
I like it. You know what that reminds me of?
What?
It reminds me of the Little Rascals. Quick!
Yeah.
What's the number to 911? I don't know.
What's your bank account number? 1.
Oh God, I love my brother so much, but he's so stupid.
Yeah, 7.
Fucking,
7.
That was what's his name from Spaceballs? That's shit.
Mel Brooks.
That's Mel Brooks. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mel Brooks.
Okay, here's another fun fact.
Go for it.
I'm also waiting for the punchline. Bill Shoemaker has ridden the most Kentucky Derby horses in history. 26.
AJ, you want to take this one? He rode 26
Describe.
horses.
Would you please define for the court the definition of ridden?
Sat atop of a horse and rode
Straddled.
down the racetrack that is Churchill Downs.
Was the horse standing?
Yes.
Okay. Odd for Kentucky. I would have thought it's on its back. But
No, that's only the women.
Oh.
Because you know what they say in Kentucky? Is it...
Damn, that horse tasted good.
Horse's
No.
cock bangs like a rock.
No. Is it fast horses and beautiful women or fast women and beautiful horses?
Well, that all depends on the horse. Because what if the horse is female?
There actually has been female horses to run in the Derby. Fun fact.
They were riding the jockeys.
They were. Because they don't need no man.
It's like when Gunnar watched the intro to Jackass, he saw Wayman. Who's that kid? Like, no, that's not a kid.
And he's like, "No, look, that one right there.
And the
it's
white,
a kid."
and the white hoodie. I'm like, Gunnar, that's an adult man. He's just a little person.
Oh, God.
Please tell me Gunner's going to start calling you a little person.
I'm wee man.
That's too good. 26 different horses. You know what that tells me? Is that either one of two things. A, he doesn't get along with people very well and has to hop team to team, horse owner to horse owner. Or two, that horse owner is like balling like crazy. I mean, they fucking all are, but balling like crazy to the point where they switch out a horse every year, or they keep a horse winning until it sucks and they just like switch him out. But every time that it doesn't win again, they just get a new horse. That's what that tells me. If it's like same dude rode 26 horses and like one, yeah, damn, that's a lot of fucking horses.
Well, you got to remember though, the Kentucky Derby's been around. This will be the 148th race tomorrow.
Yeah,
you have to remember that.
But that's one every year, right? So this dude for the last 26 years
has ridden a horse each race.
That's like my question about it is like, has it been a different owner every time, or has it been the same owner and they just trade out horses? That'd be
probably probably the same owner. They do trade out horses because they only race 3-year-old horses. They're only allowed to race once in the Derby.
Really? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so that makes sense. All right, never mind. I had a conspiracy theory already, but shut down.
Anyway. I don't know a whole lot about the Derby because I'm not from here, but I do have a favorite horse owner.
Okay.
And that man is the boss himself, Tony Danza. And he named his horse after himself.
He did name his horse.
You know, that's really smart.
So, yeah. And I think, I forget what, it was like, 5 or 6 years ago. And Tony Danza placed 3rd or 4th.
I can look it up real quick.
Yeah, Tony Danza, the horse, not the person.
My microphone looks like the microphones the guys up in the booth at the Derby talking to this day. My microphone is like a microphone from the 50s, right? So they'd be like, and he's coming around the corner right now, and he's coming really fast, but oh no, there comes Clementine right behind him. Oh no, he's coming up 20 feet, 15 feet, 10 feet. He passed him.
Tony Danza wins.
That's how I imagine like the Kentucky Derby commentators are. It's
That's
like
exactly
just not newscasters necessarily, but that type of journalism from the 50s. And everyone talk like this. Yes, they're getting out of that Al Capone 30 shade. Yes.
It's Bob Costas is actually one of the commentators.
Really?
Yeah.
It was 2014.
2000. So 8 years ago that Tony Danza
had a horse.
Outran a bunch of horses
called Danza.
Yeah.
And also Steven Spielberg had a horse in the Derby.
I didn't know that.
No shit.
It was a Velociraptor from Jurassic Park. It was Elliot. He was riding his bike and E.T. used his magic powers.
Steven Spielberg's horse was That's What I'm Talking About, who ran in 2003.
I didn't know that. Steven, like the director Steven Spielberg?
Yep.
Jurassic Park, E.T., Indiana Jones. That guy?
That's what it said.
It's time for this week's shout out.
Ooh, we doing shout outs right now?
And this week it goes to our friends in Peoria, Illinois.
Peoria?
Yeah, I'm saying
Illinois.
Both of them wrong. Illinois.
And this one is Illinois.
So shout out to Pub Time Podcast. What's the shot?
Oh, it's the Charlie Manson.
Charlie Manson.
It is ginger ale, spiced rum, and rye whiskey.
It's quite stabby.
So what does Ryan say?
Here's to those that wish us well.
All the rest can go to hell. 9-9.
Good night, everybody.
Ooh, nice.
Well, we're going to take a quick pause and shout out our sponsor, Bosky Coffee.
Fucking amazing coffee. Amazing coffee. If you love coffee, please go buy some because I am a coffee snob and good God, it's so good.
We at Happy Hour Podcast are proud to announce that we are now sponsored by one amazing coffee company.
Bosky Coffee.
Bosky Coffee Roasters began several years ago in a small town in central New Mexico.
Born out of their love and passion for great coffee, the desire to make sure they knew where their coffee is coming from and that it is ethically sourced.
Bosky buys only the best Arabica beans, blending and roasting each small batch personally.
They only use the highest quality extracts and flavors for their flavored coffees.
They have tons of types of coffee and flavors.
Like single origin.
Premium roast like their breakfast blend and espresso.
Flavored coffees like their most popular High Mountain Piñon coffee, which uses real New Mexican piñons for an authentic Southwestern flavor.
Oh, and teas.
You can shop online at bosquecoffeeroasters.com. That is BOSQUE coffeeroasters.com.
Use promo code Bosky Coffee Happy Hour upon checkout for 10% off your purchase.
Enjoy coffee the way it should be. Simple and delicious.
All right, and we're back. So I sent AJ a link with some of the funniest and stupidest horse names.
Oh,
from the
Jesus.
years. Go ahead, AJ. Take it away.
I absolutely love the first one on here, right? One of the people I'm obsessed with is fucking Elon Musk.
Yeah.
The very first one on here, Cyberknife. If this motherfucker puts in a horse in the Kentucky Derby and names it Cyberknife, I'm going to buy a Tesla on principle alone.
And hope to God he wins.
Hopefully. If I have to have some interest, then so be it. But, yeah, it's a dad joke right there. Hey, get that Dayquill, baby. Go get it. Go get it. That was pretty good on Fly Dad joke right there. Yeah. Okay, so the third one on here, called "Tis the Bomb," and it just says, "How do you do, fellow kids?" Who the fuck wrote this article? What the fuck?
Steve Buscemi. Maybe Steve Buscemi owned that horse.
World. Yeah.
How do you do, fellow kids?
What are some names on here you guys seen that sparked your interest?
I really liked Happy Jack and Charge It. Zozos. There was a lot of really unusual ones. Was there any that you liked? What is classic? Yeah, Tis the Bomb. That is funny.
Well,
No, I'm trying to actually think of any that I remember growing up, funny names or anything, but I can't think of any.
While Tabby thinks of some, I will now play for you, the sensual sounds of elevator music.
Tequila. There is one I found, and
Okay.
it's Macho Man Randy Savage
That's right.
finished third place in the 2011 Kentucky Derby.
That's right.
Heyo.
Burger King.
What year was that?
1932. Oh, Bungo King. I'm sorry, I read that as Burger King. It's
Have another drink.
It's Bungo King. 1932. Die Hard.
Okay, I'm just going to read the excerpt of number 4 on here. So
Okay.
for everyone out there, we're looking at this website that this person on a blog or some shit wrote about the names of some horses. And he just wrote for entry number 4, Summer is Tomorrow. And he wrote, "This horse scares the shit out of me. If you spend time under its equine, I don't know what the fuck that is. It's a crazy spell. We'll say what that is. You are locked in a perpetual, endless spring. When will it be summer? You ask. Beach bag packed and vacation plans made, but it just never comes because summer's tomorrow always. What the fuck is that dark magic, goddamn Half-Blood Prince bullshit right there? What the fuck is that?" This dude wrote this shit on fucking shrooms.
More than likely.
He probably found those in the forest too.
I just came across the name of a horse. I don't know if it was ever in the Derby or not, but I want to find this horse and keep it forever. Its name was, and this is a horse pun in the name. It's a pun. John Clyde Van Dam.
Nice.
Oh, it's too
That's
good.
a dad horse if
I
I
want-
ever.
Yeah.
I want the fuck out of that horse.
Do you think when that horse wins and crosses the finish line, it does
The splits.
like a scissor kick?
It kicks the competition.
It just snorts a gigantic line of cocaine, and everyone's like, "That's Kentucky," and it's like, "That's actually." Well, actually,
No.
I don't know the difference anymore. But it was John Clive Van Damme.
Well, the racetrack, Churchill Downs, is kind of in the hood.
Yeah, very close.
You can park in a crackhead's driveway
For $20.
for $20. People will pay stupid money just to park.
The closer you are to Churchill Downs, people will let you park in their yard.
Oh yeah.
It's like $100
Oh yeah, or more.
or more.
I saw a sign once for $500, and it was full.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Damn.
Well, I mean, seeing that it would be so expensive to park there, if you won one of the Derby races, the current purse for the Derby is $3 million. The winner, the winner is going to take home $1.86 million, $600,000 for second place, $300,000 for third place, $150 for fourth place, and $90 for fifth place.
Is that post-tax?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1.8. Okay, because I was like, it's 40% off the top. Excuse me. Yeah. So yeah, that'd be 1.8.
you
Damn.
can-
And
That's
And
still a fucking cool almost 2 million right there. Shit.
that's if you just get the first place horse. Now, if you hit all three, first, second, and third, that's a huge payout.
yeah, but if you finish 11th or worse, then you get like a $20 gift certificate to Chili's.
Okay, I'm curious. So you know how the lottery has where you can either take a giant lump sum payout or you can get
Right.
paid for like the next 20 years?
Yeah.
I wonder if they do the same shit with that.
They
Do you
don't.
think
They
they
just
just
pay out.
it's
They
just
cut
a
you a
straight
check.
payout? They don't give any
Straight
options
payout.
like that?
Yeah. Yep.
They cut you a check
Yep.
and send you on your way.
They give you a ticket. You like they put it on the ticket, and then whatever you come in place, you go up to the register and be like, here's my ticket.
And they're like, all right,
Yeah.
so Brinks is going to show up to your door,
Right?
guns drawn. They're going to drop off the $1.5 million or $1.8 million on your doorstep. Once you answer the door, they're gone. They're out of there. Now you have $1 million. Can you imagine? Like I've had the most amount of money in front of me, I think was 550,000, 500, somewhere around there.
Oh, shit.
And I used to work in a bank, so I used to
Okay.
have like giant shitloads of money in front of me. And after a while, it just became like giant loads of paper that I was responsible for, and it
Yeah.
was just bullshit. But I remember the first time I saw like a giant sum of cash in front of me, and I was like, "Huh, that's a house. Right here is a house. Right here
Yeah.
in front of me." And I was just like baffled by that. But I could not imagine like $1.8 million just being in front of you. Like they probably got to give you like a cashier's check or something, right? They're probably not going to come out with cash like that.
I think that's what they do is, well, what were you talking about? Like if you
Some
if
kind of
you
like
were
certified funds.
a jockey and win, or an owner and win?
No, if you were just a spectator.
Like if we went and we spent like 10 grand on this horse to win and it wins.
It just
Or wire
depends on your
transfer.
odds as well. You can do it online too.
Yeah.
You can bid online. You can bid at the track. You can anywhere that they allow it.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting. I just know our neighbors across the street. Last year they knocked on our door. Hey, you want to put in $5? I'm like, for what? He goes,
No, it's a neighborhood pool.
I forgot it was Derby Day.
Yeah.
I thought he was just asking for $5. And then I saw that, like,
That's Kentucky.
like, what am I putting $5 into? No, you're not gonna trick me again.
The wife comes out. My services have rendered again.
Well, and then I looked across the street, and then everybody was like just in the middle of the street drinking. And I'm like, fuck.
Playing cornhole.
I'm like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, it's Derby. So I grabbed my case of beers and I set it down in the middle of the road and just partied with the neighbors.
Everybody drew a name out of a
Fuck
hat.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
like if you wanted a $2 bucket, like you pull a name, give $2. If you wanted another name, you give another $2. And then there was another bucket that was $5, and then a bigger bucket which was $10. So whichever horse won, you got that bucket.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
So there's like there's like a whole block party.
Oh yeah,
In our
because we
neighborhood,
live
yeah.
so close.
That's
Oh,
dope.
yeah,
and
dude.
all of the main roads are shut off. So literally tomorrow we cannot go anywhere.
Yeah, we're trapped in our
We're trapped in the
street.
neighborhood.
Like, you
Damn.
can't come in, you can't go out.
I could barely go out to work this morning at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh, that was your snap when you were like all this fucking traffic.
No,
Mhm.
that was yesterday, taking Gunner to school to my
Jesus.
mom's house.
Yeah, it took you an hour
No,
just to get her
It
to
took
her
me
house and back.
35 minutes, a normal 7-minute drive.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And they
It's a-
have all of like the expressway exit ramps shut off. So there's like one way into this area and one way out.
And they're all closed
And-
until Sunday or late tomorrow, about this time tomorrow.
Probably 1 or 2 in the
Right.
morning, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, so our neighbors who have lived here for 20 plus years said, here's what you do, is you go out on Thursday when you get off work, you get your food, you get your booze, and you hunker down for the weekend.
Yep.
I was like, okay. And we didn't believe it until last year. So we all hunkered down, and literally all day on Saturday for Derby, we played cornhole and we drank and we hung out with the neighbors.
Hold on. Let me explain what cornhole is.
Oh, yeah.
To the west.
Oh, I know what cornhole is.
To the west. Okay, good.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Like shit. I first saw cornhole, I think it was 10. And my dad had his whole family is from like Texas and Philadelphia. So we
Yeah.
went down to Texas and there was nothing but horseshoe, cornhole, ladder
Mhm.
ball, and some other fucking game. I'm not sure what it was. I wasn't really paying attention to that one too much, but definitely the cornhole has been like a staple figure of a lot of backyard parties I've been to over
Oh,
the
yeah.
years. And Jordan is like a giant fan, and he has his own boards, and so does Josh. Once I have
Oh,
my own
shit.
place, I'm gonna for sure have my own boards. That's two things I want in my house so bad for little hobby games like that. One is a pool table, for
Cornhole
sure. I
is
love
fun.
pool. The second one is cornhole.
I saw my first cornhole in one of my uncle's nudie magazines when I was probably about.
Hey,
Yeah,
see that brown-eyed Durbin? Yeah.
the
Or
stink
the brown
monster.
starfish. That's another good way. Another good one right there.
And the hot dog flavored water.
Ooh. You know what time it is? Right here. It's my best Fred Durst. It's not great, but it's not terrible. But it's not great. Not at all.
But no, that's what we do. Well, we've done for the past 2 years now since we've lived so close to the track. Yeah,
Yeah.
the racetrack is like 4 blocks to our right.
Yep. We are so close. It's so gross. And we were excited. We thought people were going to like walk by in like fancy attire and super drunk, and they didn't. I was like, what? People don't actually come through here? They're like, no, you can't get in, but there's plenty of places to park, and everybody just walks along the outside.
And we are going to be handing out so many happy hour stickers tomorrow to all
Hell
the drunk
yeah.
people.
Yeah, we
Fuck yeah,
actually,
dude.
we were going to probably take a walk with the girls up to the track and slap down some happy hour stickers and Bleach Bro stickers, and then take a picture and go hashtag Churchill Downs, hashtag Kentucky Derby,
Yup.
hashtag yep.
If there was
All day.
ever a weekend to advertise the show, this is the
Fuck
one.
yeah, it is. And you know what? I will peel my DadsonDayquill sticker off of my laptop and go stick it somewhere just for you guys tomorrow.
Just put a little bit of glue and nice. I like it.
I'll do it for you
I
guch.
like
I'll jump the fence and stick it on a horse, so it'll be on
Right
TV.
on its ass.
I will reimburse that sticker. Shit, I'll give you a couple extra. Fuck it.
Okay.
I actually
Just don't make
ordered
them
a-
scratch and sniff though, like Jordan did for Mike.
Mhm.
Unless you want to make it scratch and sniff.
Jordan said he was going to rub the stickers that he sent us on his beehole. So
His note, he texted me and he's like, just don't tell Mike they're scratch and sniff. And then in the letter, he goes, they might be scratch and sniff.
I
So
put
if you
the,
go back and look at the picture, I've got rubber gloves on and I'm holding them and I'm like, hey, Jordan,
Yeah,
thanks
rubber
for the
gloves,
sticker.
love
So Jordan, if you're listening to this,
If he ever does.
that lovely card that you sent, it is comfortably rested on our refrigerator.
it. Hell yeah.
It's been there since
You-
the day it showed up.
It's so Jordan made the fridge. That's
Jordan,
amazing.
right next to all of
Sucks
Gunner's
to be you,
artwork,
Gunner.
Next to Gunner's artwork.
Well, we have a Gunner's artwork section, so we figured we had another kid's artwork so Gunner's stuff wasn't alone.
You should send Jordan a text and be like, "Hey, can you make us some macaroni art for a project?"
I'm gonna on Thanksgiving. I'm gonna see if he'll do a hand turkey.
I will.
Okay. Yeah. No. Please. Yeah. Send hand
100%.
turkeys.
You know, when I worked at that bank I was speaking about earlier, one of the banks I worked at, our team was like we were super close together, and we were like really good, and we loved doing activities together, stuff like that. You know, just like little arts and crafts, kids stuff like that. So we all made a turkey, and then we put on it what we were thankful for. And my daughter she had just been born like 2 weeks after I made that. So mine, I think I might have it somewhere, but it said something like, "I'm so thankful to like be a dad in the next couple of weeks. And, you know, this pregnancy and this journey has been crazy." And I wrote out like this giant, like emotional thing over it. And then my coworker right next to me was like, "I'm really thankful that we got In-N-Out next door because I get to go over there every day." And I was like, "Oh, that's the difference between us. Okay. You're the bachelor. I got fucking kids."
And now you wish you would have put that.
I'll send it. I'll send mine over your way if I find it in storage.
Please
okay, guys,
do.
let me guys art for your friends. It's gonna be amazing.
Yay.
Go to the pocket. Art makes the fridge.
Yes,
Actually,
art makes the fridge.
If Avery wants to send some refrigerator art this way, dude, have her do it, man.
She hates
For real.
coloring.
Does she really?
She's an anomaly. That kid is an anomaly for sure. And I shouldn't say she hates coloring, but she gets bored real quick because she has like severe ADHD. Like she's the
Gunner used
hybrid.
to as well.
Yeah, she's the hybrid between her mom and myself, and both of us have a form of ADD or ADHD. It's a little bit more HD for me, a little more ADD for her, and Avery has the perfect amount, but I think she of both, but I think she leans a little bit more towards HD, and because for sure she gets those fucking energy bursts like I do. But she colors like she's like, "Okay, let me between the lines. Fuck it, scrub. I don't want to do this anymore." And just like puts it in front of her, and she's like, "Let's do something else." And every 30 seconds, she's like, "Let's do something else."
Gunner is 8 years old, and he still is doing that to this day. I promise you. He likes to color, but he'll color the picture and like leave little things like the sun or like the grass uncolored, and he's like, "Okay, I'm done. I colored the most part. I'm good."
Mm-hmm.
So she'll get better with time.
Yeah, I got diagnosed with it when I was in the 3rd grade. I had to be tested and everything.
I knew I had it. For the longest time I was like, why do I have restless leg syndrome? Like, God, my legs always have to be bouncing, and I'm always feeling like I should go run, but I'm just a lazy fuck. But I feel like I have this high energy all the time. And then in passing, this thing was like, oh, like learn if you have like ADD or ADHD, and it was like 20. And like I've read into it a little bit, and I was like, I might actually have ADHD. Okay, cool. That explains a lot of things in life. And I feel like I have a decent grip on it. There's definitely times where I'm like, wow, if I focus on that little microspec on my desk, holy shit, I've been sitting here for 20 minutes without taking a call. And then, and then I go and I take a call, and I'm like, shit. But yeah, it's just one of those things where I look at people from afar, and I'm like, you don't have any of that. And it looked like you have your stuff such together, at least to me. Mm-hmm. But I wonder if people like kind of long for that. Do you think people kind of like long to have like they're so dialed in, they need like something different to come into their life? Almost like a Edward Norton like Fight Club kind of a thing. Like your subconscious like, hey, I'm gonna take over and have some like weird shit happen because your boring mundane life sucks, bro.
Me at work every day. Literally me at work every day.
So speaking of ADHD, back on track.
That's what we're gonna call this episode.
Yeah, ADHD.
Kentucky Derby and ADHD. So
oh, look, a squirrel.
The coolest place for those of you, if you ever want to come this way, instead of going to the $1 Million Millionaires Row or in the stands, you want to go to the infield. The infield is where the party's at. Not only are the tickets cheaper, but that's where you can get titty liquor.
It's Woodstock without the music.
Is that where you take a shot off the titties?
No, that is where women fill their bras full of liquor. Like those like baggies that they put on, and that's how they sneak them in. Or
dude,
women
those
are
drinks
like,
gotta be so expensive.
Oh God, the Mint Julep I think alone is like $21.
Fuck.
And beers are
It doesn't
12.
cost that much to make a mint julep.
Right, and the beers I think are 12. Bottled water's 5.
Okay, never mind. I'm used to that. I go to shows all the time here in Las Vegas, and
again, it's a music fest without the music.
It is.
Yeah.
And one year it rained so fucking bad. The infield was flooded. Nice, that was a good one.
Mud pit.
There was not only a mud pit, but people like canoeing in the infield with porter potties. They knocked over porter potties and had races on top of them in the middle of the infield.
It was a total shit show.
Now that is all meth down there. That's nothing but meth and PCP and crack.
Welcome to Valley Station.
You're from here.
I am.
So, and was it? Maybe you can confirm this, but I heard a lot of people say this was before I moved here 20 years ago. But didn't it on Derby Day? It snowed that morning.
No, that was back in the 70s.
Oh, was that in the 70s?
That was in the 70s. My dad told me this story.
But it snowed that morning.
It
By the
snowed.
time the race started at 6, it was 90-something degrees outside.
It was 84, I think.
Yeah, but it snowed.
It snowed that morning. It was like 32 degrees and it snowed. And then by the time the race started at 6, it was sunny and hot. Welcome to Kentucky, y'all.
Damn.
Yeah, and
tomorrow, I know. I was asking Mike about the weather 61.
out there. So we had a buddy of ours come and visit us a couple of years ago, and he was from California. Oh. He's like, okay, so I'm coming in October, Drew.
Yep.
And
shout out to Drew.
And he said, what do I need to bring? I said, okay, you're coming in October, so you need to bring 1 pair of shorts, 1 pair of jeans, a t-shirt,
and a winter coat,
a long sleeve shirt. Seeing that you're from California and not used to cold weather, bring a hoodie and a winter jacket. He did not believe us. He did not bring a jacket. The day he got off the airplane, he goes, can we stop at Walmart? I need a hoodie. And then we got him a hoodie, and he goes, this isn't enough. So we went back and found him a winter coat.
Yeah. He bought a lot of Carhartt that day.
Yeah. But no, we can go from, again, snow on Monday to 90 on Tuesday to 72 and perfect on Wednesday, back to freezing on Thursday. So yeah, that's the weather around here.
Yeah.
It's close to Minnesota.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where you're from.
There's a lot of snow though in Minnesota. We don't get snow.
More. Way more.
And
that snow is unforgiving. It's like, have you ever seen like Alaskan bush people or any shows like that where there's just heavy snow all the time, and it shows kind of the eeriness of the dead of the winter. That's what that is. Like when you see a place that is so green and so full of life, but when the snow is 6 feet deep and it literally makes it into a tundra, you get a new perspective on life. And you're like, oh shit.
Oh, for sure.
Crazy. But yeah, I was asking Mike about the weather out there because I figured it would be hot and humid during the summer, but I didn't realize you guys got to like 120 out there.
Oh yeah, the heat index, yeah.
Dude, it is the Amazon.
Oh, it's so bad
out here in the summertime.
It's so gross.
And the humidity, I knew the humidity was bad because I've been to Texas, and that humidity is pretty similar because it's 100% most of the time. Yeah, and it's
We're in the valley, and the Ohio River runs through, so it's
so it's got extra humidity from the river.
Cincinnati sewage.
Not wrong.
Nothing but hopes and dreams wash down that.
And bodies.
Yeah,
and bodies.
Corpses.
And bodies.
Catfish the size of Cadillacs.
Or bigger, yeah.
Yeah, it's valid. I'm trying to think of a derby story that I have that's super fun.
Well, while you think, I will share
the derby
one of my most memorable derby stories, and that was at our friend David Hetzer's house.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
David is, for those of you that don't know, is the owner of a backyard haunted attraction called Hetzer's Haunted House. And every year, he has a derby party. Well, one year, myself, Tab, and her brother Jace went. And we drank beer, whiskey, and bourbon, and everything in between. Drinks as far as the eye can see. The food spread was immaculate. I'm talking burgers, dogs, ribs, steaks. If you can cook it on a grill, he had it. And but
Sounds
towards
good.
oh, dude, it was so fucking good.
Mm.
But towards the end of the evening, now David is also a Civil War reenactor. So,
Really?
Oh yeah. So we had all drank so much that by the end of the night, David went into his house and he brought out one of his guns, a 6-shooter. We were in his backyard, and
He brought out his 6-shooter.
Hey Mike, you want to go shoot a gun? I'm like, yeah, when, dude? Let's go shoot. He goes, right now. I'm like, dude, we've been drinking. We can't go anywhere. He goes, no, dude, we'll just go in the backyard. I'm like, should we do that? He goes, it'll be fine if we just shoot it into the air. I'm like, David, that's not a good idea, dude. And this is not the alcohol talking, man. We shouldn't do that. And so we came to a compromise and we shot his gun in the backyard. He made a target on a tree. He doesn't live in a busy neighborhood. There's a lot of spread, lot of wooded area around his house. So it was.
So he's kind of out in the boonies a little bit.
Yeah, it's a safe place to shoot if you're sober.
Mm.
But
I know what that means. The nearest house is like probably 400 feet away. You gotta roll tide.
Oh, dude, no fucking doubt. Roll tide for sure.
Roll tide.
But he stuck he tore out a piece of notebook paper and just stapled it to a tree. And then he goes, here, shoot this. And he gave me his gun and we started shooting a piece of notebook paper on his tree. And her brother thought, he didn't know what we were doing. He just started hearing gunfire go off and he hit the fucking deck. Because it was so close to him that he thought he was being shot at.
Shit.
So he's like, I'm fucking out of here.
Like, we were loaded before the race even started.
We had been drinking for at least 10 hours.
Fuck.
Give or take.
No, it wasn't 10 hours. We didn't get there at 8 a.m.
What time Derby starts at 6. So
yeah.
No, we got there around
noon. So it was about 6 hours.
Well, still, a lot of whiskey, bourbons, and beers and everything else.
That was a lot.
And then the food. Oh, the food was so fucking
so good.
I have a proposal.
But,
okay.
Okay.
So, seeing how you guys are the happy hour podcast.
Yes.
Y'all love to drink. Y'all love to have a good time.
For sure.
I think DadsonDayquill, when I see DadsonDayquill, I really mean me.
You.
And happy hour podcast. You two. Caleb, maybe, but I don't know if he'd be up for it. It's a lot to ask.
Okay.
We go on a fucking cruise and we get fucked up, bud. Straight up. Only if you're digging the cruise. It's not for everyone, but goddamn, the happy hour in that fucking cruise is ridiculous.
On a booze cruise?
Dude, every time I've been on a cruise, it's like happy hour the minute you wake up to the minute you pass out. It is nothing but drink, smoke weed, eat an edible, get fucked up, go to a comedy show, eat more food, get more fucked up, smoke more drink, eat more weed. What the hell's going on? And dude, it's the best fucking time in the world. Have you guys ever been on a cruise or anything like that?
No.
I don't do well with boats on water.
Yeah, but if you...
Now, is that coming from like a losing your balance and feeling seasick thing, or because you're
get
afraid
motion
of the water?
sickness? No, I get motion sickness very, very badly. Like if I don't drive a car or ride in the passenger seat with the window down, no matter what the temperature outside, I will throw up.
We could get you drunk and let you drive the boat.
Ooh,
you could pilot the boat.
I could drive the boat.
I'll say this. My ex-wife was the same exact way, and I get motion sickness. I took off my patch for like 4 hours on the cruise, and fucking vertigo got me, and I was like, whoa. But when you have those I can't remember what those patches are called, but you put this patch right behind your ear, and it secretes this chemical that balances your equilibrium, right? Your balance is in your ear. So that's what's getting affected by the constant swaying. Literally, that patch is on and you don't feel shit. There was a couple of times where maybe the ship took a little dip and my step went down like an inch or two longer than I thought it would. And you kind of catch yourself and you're like, oh, that's the wave. And you just like keep on trucking, fucking gigantic booze, like cup in your hand, fucking shoveling the edibles down your face. I'm telling you.
Okay.
I'm telling you, man. It is a hotel
then I need about
on
6
water.
of those.
Like, you just get so fucked up the whole time. I feel like you guys would have a blast.
No doubt.
Yeah.
I'm all in,
I'm
dude.
down.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
That'd be
all in.
As long as the patches work, I'm good.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And if
Those
the
patches.
I'll be hanging my head off the side of the boat the whole time.
If the patches don't, the edibles that AJ brings will.
Oh yeah. Those edibles are gonna be great, baby. Hell yeah.
I'll just be in the cabin the whole time.
And I have a few things to discuss, however, not on the air. Due to legal ramifications. But there's be some interesting facts you two might want to hear.
Interesting.
Subscribe to the Patreon.
Subscribe to the Patreon, DadsonDayquill.com. But
we might have to make a Patreon now.
We're gonna have to.
And we'll just we won't tell Caleb and AJ can just be a Patreon.
Oh yeah.
You want special
off the top. Dude, you guys got to make your own shot glasses. I need my shot glass. I need my beer stein, and I need my coaster. Or as we would say up in North Dakota, I need my coaster like ASAP, eh? I need to have a place to put down my beer, okay? My natural light is, it's looking, the rings are coming out on the wood there, eh? I could just buff that out the other day, and don't you know, it came with another ring today. So I need that coaster ASAP.
That was the
I will
best
pay
episode
good money for that coaster.
That was the best episode of Letterkenny I've ever seen.
Get fucked, bud. That's my people. Like 100% all day. Get fucked, Shorzy.
Fuck you.
Shorzy. Fuck you, Gluckon. I fucked your mom in the fucking bathroom the other day when she was giving me head. I was taking a shit.
You tit fucker.
Fuck you, Shorzy. There, dude. They're not
Riley.
all assholes like that, but when you meet an asshole that's like, you get that New Jersey attitude, but it's just coming out of the
nice.
There you go there, bud. That casserole's really hitting my gully pretty good.
Jesus.
We're gonna have difficulty getting supper after this, don't you know?
Canadian intensifies.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that whole area just blends together until you start getting into like the French regions. Then Canada really starts to like mold and change. But there's a section of my people up there, don't you know?
I've been to Minnesota once. I went to the Mall of America.
That's a pretty dope place, dude. Like, that's a lot of fun.
I was Gunner's age. My grandpa and I, he bought each of us a plane ticket to fly up there for the day and then fly back home.
I remember back when I went, I was 13. Like, Spencer's was on like floor 5, and then Hot Topic was on like floor 2. So like those were my two places, and I had those places like in my mind the whole day. we went to Camp Snoopy first, which is this giant amusement park that takes up almost half of Mall of America, and it's amazing, right? Or not half, maybe a quarter or something like that.
It has a roller coaster in a mall.
Yeah, dude, it has a couple of roller coasters inside of that place, and I think they actually have a wet park now. Like they built it just after it's a not wet park, a water park.
Yeah.
I think they have a water park now, dude. Like I'm really curious.
Really?
I'm gonna go up there sometime over the summer, and I'm kind of curious about going to the Mall of America and like just spending a day there. But
Avery
then
would
again,
love it.
but then again, Minneapolis is like a fucking war zone there, bud.
There, bud.
Since that whole shit happened, so it's not a good place.
It's a wasteland.
A waste, like it's legit. I have so much family that lives up there, and I'm like, "How's Minneapolis doing?" And they're like, "Yeah, it's still a fucking war zone." I'm like, "Oh shit."
It's Mad Max as fuck.
Yeah, the news just doesn't cover it too much, but it's they cover New York City more than they cover that place, and I think more action happens there than New York. Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
So what was your derby story that you were thinking of?
My derby story.
Uh-huh.
I have quite a few, actually.
Yes, let's get into it. You've had plenty of elevator music. Let's go.
Green light.
So
red team go. Red team go.
the I remember when I was little growing up, and so if you've never seen a derby live, would you just
the little one? I'm trying to give you less editing to do.
That's fine.
What's going on over there? I heard it's the little one. Is something going on that I should know about? Should I get off the call?
Jordan's juice. It's the little bottle.
It's the little bottle.
It's the little bottle.
Jordan's had a lot of shout outs in this episode. God damn.
I'm going to have to edit out everything. No, just kidding. So when I was a kid, if you've never watched an actual like full Kentucky Derby, like where they walk the horses down the track, put them into the starting gate, from the time I was like 4 until I was about 13 or 14, I would pick the winner every single year just by looking at who the prettiest horse was or the horse that looked the best. And
the biggest dong.
What?
The biggest horse's dong. Now, not when you were a child. That'd be weird.
Not even now. That's still weird.
That's bestiality, Randall.
Roll Tide.
Ugh. Anyway.
You never go ass to mouth, Randall.
Oh my God, we're gonna talk about that when this is over.
We'll do
ass to mouth. Why don't we do it live?
No, we'll do
no, my TikTok that got pulled. One of our first
Ooh.
TikToks that got pulled.
Really?
That's off air.
Really?
That will be so
Subscribe
off air.
to the Patreon if you want to hear the story. We really need to make a Patreon.
Yeah, we really do.
Tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we'll do that. Anyway, so at about 7 years of age, after my grandma caught on that I was picking the winning horses 4 years in a row, she would look at me and go, "Here's $20. Tell me who the winning horse is."
You're over there like Seabiscuit.
I'm like, yeah,
Tobey
okay.
Maguire's horse.
And then when I got it wrong the last time, she's like, "Give me back my $20, you little bitch." Like, she was so mad.
Like all
I was
sales
like,
are fine.
I cannot. I cannot picture Nana, your grandmother, saying, "Give me that back, you little bitch."
Oh, you've heard my mom cuss.
Yeah, on accident.
On accident?
Yeah.
She likes to rhyme.
Well, yeah.
She likes to rhyme giraffe with curse words.
She thinks cunt and giraffe are two words that sound the same.
You should hear my mom try and rap. It is the best thing in the world.
Giraffe cunt. Era.
Not like that. She tries to find words that rhyme. It is so bad. Okay, anyway, let's go back. This is not going to be in there.
Like I'm as high as giraffe cunt right now, and I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Can you please explain that to me? How your mom thinks?
So when my mom starts getting into this where she's funny, oh God damn it! Wait, is this considered religious trauma?
Oh, she said
religious
it.
trauma.
Fuck.
She said religious trauma. You have to drink.
I'm the one that has to drink on this one.
No.
Everybody has to because of my religious
Everybody's
trauma.
drinking. Anytime you talk about anything drama, fuck, I drink again.
God damn it!
Pint.
Would you stop?
You know
Everybody
what?
has
You guys. Okay, new rule. Ready?
Go.
New rule for your podcast. Every time someone says anything about the game, y'all got to drink because you just lost.
Hey, guess what? I had to explain that to Jake and B-Word.
What?
Okay.
Hold on.
After the show.
Hold on.
After
Hold
the
up.
show,
They never knew about the game?
No, they
Fuck.
thought I was talking about the rapper.
But you have evidence of that, right?
I'll explain it off air.
Too good. They're adorable.
Subscribe to the Patreon.
I love Jake
I love
and B-Word so
B-Word.
much.
Shout out to Jake and B-Word from
I
Bleach
love
Bros.
B-Word.
We love you guys.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of like Jake.
Jake's favorite superhero is Superman.
Yep. 100%. He knows Batman is a bitch. 100%.
No, AJ knows about the picture.
Oh my god, no. That gave me a nightmare, I'm pretty sure. That was terrifying. He showed it to me and I was crying. Like, I started crying. It was so scary.
I sent it to both of you at the same time.
Oh, God. I like the fact that you send us the same things.
I was pooping when I made that picture.
Oh my god, I'm over it.
At work.
Double dog dare you to change it to your profile picture right now.
AJ, what did I say?
Wonderful.
What did I say? What did I say I was gonna do?
I don't know. I'm high as fuck right now, and
Profile
all
picture.
I know is that you made that picture while you were taking a shit, and I like my left just went up another notch. I didn't think was possible, because that's my office as well, and that's where I make most of my shit. Most of my memes and shit are made on the shitter.
I'm not gonna say what the picture is, but I'm saving it for when it's a
rainy day.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Picture, just like you said.
It is. That's a good one.
That bullet is in the magazine.
100%.
It's gonna be my wallpaper on my phone though.
Oh god. I will never touch your phone.
Please be the home screen.
Yeah.
All right. Not the lock screen. Be the home screen. So then when you get into it, you're like, I need to get to Google. Right. Every time you're like, oh, Jake. That's so cute. And then one day you're going to meet him in person. You're going to be like, I've seen you look at your phone a couple of times and you said my name. And then you proceed to say it's cute. Now, I'm not gay, but I've been to a couple of gay bars in my life. Actually, a lot. Something going on? And you're like, look, bro. And then I want someone to record that face reveal right there, right? It's like, I want to see that in live, like 8K definition. I want to see Jake's face. I want to see his reaction. And he's probably gonna rage. He's probably gonna rage for like a solid half hour, and he's gonna message some other people, and he's gonna be like, "Hey, we need to take someone out because I can't take them out. I love them too much." But fuck, they really fucked me.
Well, there was a thing that on Facebook that Jake went on one of his anti-Superman rants, but he was doing it with AJ, and AJ texted me. He goes, "You have to get in here now."
Yeah.
And so I stepped in, and all I said was, Jake is a closeted Superman fan, and Jake went off. And then I quit commenting after he goes,
"Oh!"
He had like 6 comments, and then Mike bailed out.
Yeah,
but Jake stopped shortly after that, which I was kind of surprised about. I thought he'd keep going.
That's my superpower.
Oh man!
I think he sniffed out the shit post after a while.
He stopped.
Wait, what shit post? Superman's the best.
Yeah.
You can edit that out.
Not happening.
Nah, we'll fucking keep it in.
That's the title of the episode is Jake the Hater Loves the Man of Steel. Jake is
I was
Superman.
all for Kentucky Derby and ADHD, but I think we have to go with that.
Yeah.
I do like Derby and
we'll
ADHD.
Share it on the Bleakpool page, on the Bleach Bros page. There we go. That's a morph. I'm trademarking that right now. Bleakpool. That's going to be the fusion combo of our shows.
Yeah, there we go. Bleakpool. I like that. Bleakpool.
Man,
now if we had a fusion of our show, would it be Dads on Hour, or would it be like Happy Hour Dads? I don't know. Happy Dads? I don't know. Happy Dayquill?
2 dads and a mom.
I like Happy Dayquill. 2 dads and a mom.
2 dads and a mom. It's like
That sounds like a
2.5 Men.
really, really bad porno, though.
Your
Two
Penthouse.
dads in a mall. we just went from 4 dudes and a chick
Caleb.
down to 2 dudes. The selection process of that porn just happened.
3 dads, a mom, and a Caleb.
4 dads, a mom, and a Caleb. Hold on. I need to get a little bit more fucked up because that's amazing. I feel like
There's the name of the
life from here is
episode.
only gonna go
I need to get
up.
more fucked up.
No.
What is it?
When we have them back on, we need to make sure all 6 of us are on so we can call the episode 4 dads, a mom, and a Caleb.
That was a pretty big hit right there.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I can
Might
just...
blew me in for the night.
Ooh, no,
You
it
just hit
won't.
2.
Yeah, I did 2 carts. Yeah,
Oh, Jesus.
I have my OG Kush in this one, and then I have my Maui Wowie in this one.
Yeah.
So Kentucky Derby story, the next one that comes to mind is the really bad one.
Yeah.
The one where
what a
I
more vague way.
where I drank almost the entire bottle of the bad word.
Aftershock?
That
was
you're
a
gonna say
derby party?
Mad Dog 2020. I was about to be
Yeah.
like,
That was a derby party.
I want
Oh no,
some
have
Mad
you
Dog
have you
2020.
ew. You know there's a trend going around on TikTok right now where they're like
which one?
newly 21-year-olds who are
Yeah.
going out and buying Mad Dog and they're like, "Oh, let's drink this ancient liquor."
Because it's a beautiful blue.
Ugh.
This is
Yeah.
this is like candy. It's
Honestly,
gonna
I
taste
would
good.
rather drink Mad Dog 2020 than Aftershock.
Aftershock.
Ugh.
Yeah. No, it's same.
Okay. I was gonna read you guys a would you rather, but
Okay.
this is a quick would you rather right here, right?
Oh God.
And
Go
then
for it.
we'll get into that story. Would you rather drink Mad Dog 2020 or Four Loko?
Holy shit.
Wait,
Oh.
which flavor though? That's the question.
Dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice. But the Mad Dog 2020 has to be the blue. It has to be or the red. The blue or the red. And that's the flavors, blue and red.
I'm gonna go with Four Loko watermelon. That wasn't that bad.
Ooh,
The
okay.
Four Loko watermelon is pretty fucking good.
Or the
It's not
sour
bad.
apple.
It's not bad. I actually I really liked mixing the blue, like the blue raspberry with Mountain
Yeah.
Dew. I actually thought that was like really good. But
Is
holy
it
shit.
alcoholic
After that
Baja?
first can, you're like, I'm gonna go on my second can, and then all of a sudden a devil and an angel pops on your shoulder.
Does
And
he
you're
not
like, should you
know?
really go for that?
Does he not know about what you did?
No, he doesn't.
Oh
But go
my
ahead.
God.
Wait, hold on. Tell that derby story
Yeah.
and then tell that story right after.
Tell the derby
Okay.
story and
Yeah.
then we'll wrap and
And
then
then we'll tell the story.
Subscribe
Yeah.
to the Patreon if you want to
So-
hear these stories.
Hey,
If you just want to hear us.
I've made a
shoot
list
shit.
of Patreon shit
Okay.
already.
So this one is, I have told this before, but have you ever had Aftershock before, AJ? So it was a
You know what it is, though,
liqueur.
right?
You know what it is, though, right?
I don't
Okay,
really think
so-
so.
It's a liqueur that was made back in the early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like, hold on, you gotta angle it.
It's there.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that. No.
Oh
Okay.
God. Oh, okay.
You said a liqueur.
Uh,
So the bitch
got
is
it.
like 20%.
Hot,
it's so bad.
hot and cold cinnamon liqueur.
Oh.
It's so bad. Okay, so
So it's like an even shittier Fireball.
Yes.
yes.
Wait, don't
No,
you, are you talking
wait.
shit on
It's
Fireball?
like Fireball and peppermint schnapps had a child.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck.
That's the best way to describe it,
that-
honestly.
I'm gonna have to cut that
Rumble
part out. But
mints?
yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, no, it's bad. It's
Really?
bad. You shoot it down, and it's cinnamon, and then when it goes down your throat, and then you breathe out the after,
It's icy.
it's icy peppermint. So it's like spicy cinnamon going down and peppermint icy coming out.
That's what you
Now
tell
the-
all the ladies.
So the bottle, inside of it is crystallized sugar. So, you know, like the rock candy that you get at like caverns.
It's like
and
Goldschlager.
No.
It's got shit inside of it.
Well, it does have, yeah, but it's not flakes. It's literal sugar crystals on the inside. So it's pure fucking sugar, like on the
Jesus
inside.
Christ.
The whole liquor is pure
You're gonna
sugar.
be fucked for a while there, bud.
So my best friend her husband was co-owner of a liquor store. She said, you want it at cost, I'll get you whatever you want at cost. I said, okay, cool, let's do that. So she's like, what do you want? I said, well, I tried a shot the other night of this aftershock stuff, and I really would, you know, I want a bottle of it. Let's go. I started drinking at like 4:00, and I was going shot for shot with everybody else. People were doing like rattlesnake shots, whiskey shots, tequila shots, jello shots, just normal shit. The bottle, huge bottle, about yay big. I drank all but like 2 shots. I remember the call to the post for Derby, but I don't remember anything after. I spent over 14 hours in their bathroom with my face in the toilet. Oof. I was splashing water from the sink into my mouth to give me something to throw up. That was I'm pretty sure I had alcohol poisoning from this shit. And it's artificial red food coloring inside of it, pure sugar and alcohol. That's literally all there was. It is the worst liquor that you will ever...
What it is in the bottom of the bottle, it's basically alcoholic rock candy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And it is the worst. Like I can't even do Fireball because the cinnamon is just...
It's
PTSD.
intense. It had like 8 months to a year where I was like, fuck yeah, I love Fireball. And then after that, I was like, yeah,
I'm done.
I think there's only one drink in my life that I can really devote that love and passion to, because for some weird reason it resonates in my blood. And I think that's why I'm part Germanic. And that is, fuck, I forgot his fucking name. The black licorice shit.
Oh, Jaeger?
Jägermeister.
Yeah, Jägermeister. It's like the only thing I can devote in my life where I'm like, that's some weird off the wall shit that I could have like a little bit of interest in. You know, like some people really like IPAs, you know, and it's like not made for everyone. That's like my version of that. It's like I love a good fucking shot of Jaeger. Like it makes me go afterwards, but I feel this warmth over me, and I'm like, I can't.
God, there's so many good Derby stories that I have, but I'll wrap it up on that one.
Okay, so
that's probably a good one. I mean, I had like a dude bro friend of mine like holding my hair back as I'm puking everywhere, and he was trying to take care of me. And my best friend, we lived next door to my parents, and my dad's like, "Hey, is Tabitha over there?" She's like, "Yeah, she's still asleep. She stayed up too late last night playing cards with us."
She died.
Like
just
covered
a little
my
bit
ass,
inside.
so I was.
She's crying.
I died, and she covered for me.
She saw the multiverse.
Oh,
she's on a spiritual quest in the bathroom.
I'm pretty sure my soul went through the toilet into the Ohio River and then came back. I was done. So happy Derby Day, everybody.
Yeah, happy Derby Day. For those of you that partake.
Honestly, I know that people hate it. Some people love it. Some people hate it. Some people really love it. It's fun. It's a tradition.
You know that time that Ben Wyatt saw Lil Sebastian for the first time and he said, "I just don't get it."
Yeah.
Me.
I know that's you.
I don't get it. I don't hate it. I don't think the Derby is stupid just because I'm not from here. It's like NASCAR. I don't get it.
You don't have to get it. You just accept it. You live in the city, and it's a 3-day drinking binge party.
Have you ever been to Talladega Super Speedway?
No, because I fucking hate race cars.
It's the same thing. It's the same energy. It is. It's drunk people in an infield having the time of their fucking
literally,
life.
the horses run for 2 fucking minutes.
And not 3 hours.
And not 3 hours taking, left-hand turns?
How long is the total event?
What, the Derby?
It's the fastest 2 minutes in
sports.
It is
the slowest run was 2 minutes and 54 seconds. And the fastest, I think, was like 2 minutes and 19 seconds.
Personal best. That's average.
So it's
AJ. Don't ever let them tell you it's not. That's normal.
Yeah, 2 minutes and 19 seconds is actually a minute and 19 seconds longer than I normally go. But with a race like that, right, I assume there has to be like a massive amount of time for people to come in before they're going to start, right?
I take that back. It was 1 minute, 59 seconds.
Is that the fastest?
That was the record.
Okay.
Minute 59. But I assume there has to be like, like a concert has like, doors are at 5, shows at 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's to account for some people getting in there and filling the place.
Mm-hmm.
What is their like time between they open the doors and when the race starts? How long is that?
Here's the thing though, is that they open the doors to Churchill at 9 a.m. The first race of the day is at 10:45. The last race of the day is at 8:45. The Derby is run at 6. So it's increments of races throughout the day because, I mean, it's a horse track.
Okay, so there's multiple horse races. Okay.
Throughout the day. It's just the Derby, the one special race is raced at a specific time.
And you get drunk the entire time.
You literally get drunk. Okay, so here in Louisville, we have claimed You heard me, sir. It's Louisville.
Over here in Louisville. How we do it over here? Give me my sister.
You can say Nevada wrong if you want to.
Nah, you just did.
I know.
It's too good.
Actually, I heard you guys say it I heard you say it on the last episode. I was practicing how to say it after I heard you say it.
Nevada.
Going out down there in Nevada. Going out in Nevada, not Nevada.
Nevada. There we go. I like Nevada.
I like it. Or Nevada. We're going to go down to Las Vegas, Nevada.
Lost Vegas.
Lost
Vegas.
Nevada Loca.
So the party starts when Thunder Over Louisville happens, which is 2 weeks before Derby, and it's the largest firework display in North America. They literally blow up 2 fucking barges and a bridge. Then you have like the Derby of bed races where like Ford, UPS, big people, like big companies build beds and they race beds. No, they don't race each other on beds.
I was going to
see
say.
who can finish first, but.
Yeah, see who can finish first.
That's an easy game. AJ,
Mike,
you want to tag in on this one?
The record is probably 16 seconds.
Close, 13.2.
15 seconds of premature is... I'm guessing their definition of premature, you actually have to go 15 seconds. And then 16, you can start, you
have to subscribe to the Patreon to find out.
Shit.
It'll be in the Discord.
In the Discord, we're going to drop in. We're actually going to use the metric system because inches and measuring from the top is nothing but hurt feelings. You got to measure underneath in centimeters. Okay,
makes you feel better. Makes you feel better at the end.
It's normal. It's normal. It's average either way.
I tell all the ladies, I'm like, listen, baby, you got nothing but 6 centimeters of the hardest shit coming your way.
Jesus
and they're like,
Christ.
wait, hold on. Can you go grab me a ruler real quick? I'm like, what?
No. There's no centimeters on that.
Nah. I took a study abroad when you're in college. I know the metric system a little bit, We're good.
But literally, Derby is 3 days. 3 days long. It's Thursday, which is called Derby. It's the day for Louisvillians to go to the track and have their own Derby. Friday is Oaks Day, which is the lady horses get to run in their own special Derby. And then you have Derby, which is the male horses run for the roses. But there have been 3 females that run in the Derby. So it's 3 days of celebration and drinking and, well, technically 2 weeks, but 3 full days full of drinking and dressing up and having fun and partying and good times.
God damn.
That's it.
It's fun.
You got anything else, or?
No.
So that is going to that's going to do it for this episode.
Mike's going to take his shirt off.
I'm going to take my shirt off. All the bad feelings make me sweat. The bad feelings make me sweaty.
He just said he's.
But no, that's going to do it for this episode of Happy Hour Podcast. I want to thank AJ from DadsonDayquill for filling in for Caleb and helping us out tonight. Thanks, man.
Love you so much.
And feel free to go ahead if you want. Go ahead and drop your socials and let our
Please
listeners know where they can find you and plug that sweet, sweet Patreon.
Pew, pew, pew.
Hell yeah. This is AJ, aka The Stone from the DadsonDayquill Podcast, here to bring you our link tree, which is linktree/DadsonDayquill. Dayquill has 2 L's at the end of it due to copyright trademarks, obviously. But when you get to Patreon, actually, when you get to Linktree, you can view our Patreon and everything else on there and where we're played at. Maybe you're a lonely dad and you're like, hey, I need other dads to relate with because I don't want to be a dad. I just want to be a bachelor again. That's our podcast right there. We have a good time. We laugh. We're dirty. We're very much not to be played around your kids. That is a solo in your ear podcast we are. But thank you guys so much for having me on. You guys are my best friends. One thing I have said for the longest time that me, Jordan, and Josh agree on is for sure the networking of podcasting and meeting certain people through this machine of majestic
indie podcasters.
You know, this has been like one of the best parts of our lives. We've all said the same thing. And definitely the people that we come across and the people we meet are people we would have never known in our lives. And I can comfortably say that you two, I don't know where my life would be without knowing you two. And I don't want to know because I know that this life, knowing you two, makes it definitely worth trugging on. And you guys are amazing people and I love you.
Aw, love you
Likewise,
too.
man. Back at you.
You gay.
100% half gay.
Oh, half gay.
Half gay.
All right, gay.
Not gay, mate. Just a little bit half.
Well, thanks again for being on tonight, man. We sure
We do love
appreciate it. We're going to sign it out. I'm Mike.
I'm Tabby.
Always drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive. And always wear a condom. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time.